It's my understanding that Trump is going to some kind of a wrestling event this weekend. But he wanted to leave us with something a little special for Friday afternoon so, we can have the weekend to process. And he's all heart. And hopefully that heart is surrounded by really clogged arteries. He has pulled the legal status of 530,000 Cubans, Venezuelans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and then just as a cherry on top, some Ukrainians with parole status. That parole is not jail parole. That parole is if you had a sponsor, you were allowed to fly over and then do what you needed to do. It was a program under Joe Biden, not to be confused with like jail parole. So 500,000 people on April 24th will technically not be allowed to be here. This puts them all at risk for deportation. It doesn't matter if they're holding a piece of paper that during Biden administration they did what they were supposed to do. If you have any paperwork, essentially, that isn't full citizenship paperwork, you are basically considered the same as undocumented starting April 24th. That's 500,000 people. That would take the U.S. from 335 million people to 334.5 million people in a day. I mean, feasibly, it's just not possible to pick up 500,000 people and just walk them to the border. I am guessing there are people that are going to voluntarily leave. There are a lot of people that are going to be at risk. I mean, today's the 21st. You have a month to figure out. You don't walk from Guatemala to the United States because your life is stupendous in Guatemala. You don't strap together used jugs and, make a raft and hope you don't die at sea because your life is just grand. You know that when you come here, streets are not paved with gold and life is not going to be easy, but you know that there is work and there is pay for that work, and although you will not be treated much better than you were in your home country, you will be able to make some money here. You will more than likely be able to send that money home. So you walk or you float from your home country here, and then you contribute to society. All while being called, every kind of slang word that doesn't need to be mentioned. While politicians pretend like you're not participating in society and making it better. That somehow all this work is just getting done, but, nobody knows how. May America get what it's hoping for? Just an entirely white population? May the red states get exactly what they voted for? I would like to say this is unbelievable, but it seems to be on par. Like he wanted to clear this off his desk before he goes to a wrestling event this weekend because, that's why he was the only president to leave the White House after 4 years looking no older than when he got in, because he literally doesn't stress that this is life and death for many. May MAGA get exactly what they voted for, and may the rest of us manage to find a way to just survive.